this International Human Rights Day, I give out a shout out to all the LGBTIQ activists throughout the world that are doing tremendous work, that are doing a lot of awareness, that are hoping and reaching out to people within their communities and just trying to, deliver services and simply reach out and do all these tremendous good things that they are doing. What motivates me as an LGBTI activist is, as a lesbian woman, I know what it feels like to be discriminated. I know what it feels like to live in fear, to be closeted, and to lose your job or lose your house simply because of your sexuality. And I know that that is wrong, and I speak out every single day. I go to work and I try to bring as much awareness and much education to the societies that have all this wrong information about LGBT people, because it matters. It matters for them to see us. It matters for them to hear from us and not just reported speech. It matters that they know we are their children, that we are their friends, we are your relatives. I cannot stop talking about that. I cannot stop doing the visibility that I'm doing, because all this hate that is directed towards that is also being spread by some people out there that mean us harm. So what gives me content and what motivates me every single day to get out of bed and do the kind of work that I do and post about LGBT lives and encourage some LGBT people, that are just simply feeling like this darkness is swallowing them up, is the fact that we are normal people. We are who we are, and there's nothing wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with someone's sexual orientation or gender identity and expression. That we deserve to have a normal education. We deserve to have good health services. We deserve to be employed in spaces and people not worried about us being around their children or around them. Let's spread more love. Let's do more awareness. Let's have these uncomfortable talks that politicians don't want to have with us, because we are all humans. If you put my sexuality aside, at the end of the day, we are all humans and we deserve that equal treatment.
My interest for human rights has materialized since I was 10 years old. So as a kid, I was reading newspapers to inform myself about what was actually happening in my country. So at time I was really moved by some of the narrative that I read. But my activism really started at the age of 16 when I joined Amnesty International. So it was an amazing journey. And later on, I joined the Young Queer Alliance. So it's not about only joining, but also about fighting for the registration of the organization. So most of my pre-adult started in the Young Queer Alliance, and yes, there has been a lot of amazing opportunities, amazing adventure for us, the Young Queer Alliance, such as my advocacy in Geneva during the 131st session of the Human Rights Committee, where Mauritius has been reviewed and where we have received very strong recommendation. And most recently, with regard to the UPR, we have been receiving 14 recommendations and 3 advanced questions plus 4 remarks. So my advocacy with the Young Queer Alliance as a human rights defender is amazing. And actually, I'm also part of the African Queer Youth Initiative, which is a network of young people across Africa which are advocating and militating for the rights of sexual minorities in the continent, across the continent. And my message is that I hope that I will be able to keep on fighting for what I will believe, and I will also encourage my colleagues to keep on the fight, because yes, there is a lot of things to do, but together we can. Thank you.
What motivates me mostly is that I value freedom more than anything else. And ever since I was young, I realized that you do not have the freedom in society to be a homosexual and to be in a relationship with a same-sex person. I also realized that You do not have the freedom as a woman to be a woman in society and to be free in your body. And I've realized that a lot of freedoms are restricted. I live in a reality that's difficult, but I do believe sincerely that it can be changed, or at least we can steer the wheel of change. And it's also because of the sense of community. So I can say, as a summary, it's my heart that keeps me going.
En tant qu'activiste des droits humains, ce qui m'a plus attiré dans ce travail, c'est l'amour, la passion et ce désir interne de promouvoir ou de mettre ma main dans la pâte pour promouvoir les droits de mes pairs, pour promouvoir mon droit et les droits de ma communauté. C'est quelque chose qui est venu jadis, je ne sais pas comment je peux l'expliquer, mais à tout moment, quand je suis dans mon travail, quand je suis dans mon bureau, je me sens toujours envie de participer, envie de promouvoir, envie de parler de ce qui est des droits de ma communauté. Il est important de comprendre que nous sommes tous égaux, LGBT et des personnes non LGBT, nous sommes tous égaux et en considérant l'universalité des droits, nous avons tous le droit de jouir de notre expression. La discrimination, la stigmatisation a pris la place et il n'est pas important que la société tourne autour de ça. Le Congo de demain, l'Afrique de demain, le monde de demain doit tourner sur l'amour, la compréhension et l'acceptation de soi. On doit accepter notre prochain tel qu'il est car nous sommes tous humains. Peu importe LGBT, peu importe non LGBT, acceptons que nous sommes tous des humains et chacun a la liberté de jouir de son droit. Je suis motivé par ce travail parce que à tout moment, je travaille avec mes pairs, je vois des cas, je participe à des cas. Plus même, je suis même victime de ces violations et je me sens si fier de participer au respect de mon droit, au respect de ma communauté, au respect de mes pairs et au respect de tous les Congolais, au respect des droits de tous les Congolais. Merci.
What motivates me in my day-to-day involvement in the human rights work is my surroundings, as simple as that, the community that I belong to, and seeing that a lot of people, even though they have a lot of capabilities, are being denied their basic human rights just because they're different to what society wants them to be. And so the goal is to try and at least start the change that we want to see in the world. Seeing people, even though they're different, with all their differences, with all their backgrounds, with everything that makes them special, having equal rights and being able to enjoy their life to the fullest like anyone else.
What motivates me to do the human rights work that I'm doing every day is, first of all, the human aspect of it, because for me it's beyond work. It's human first. So also it's also about the beliefs that as citizens we have rights, and that our states or governments, they have duties that unfortunately every day they are they are breaching. So the second part of it is the proximity with the communities that we serve. It's very special because every day you meet people, either people who whose rights have been violated, but also you meet people who also have the same beliefs as you in humanity, but also in social change. Last but not least is also being aware and conscious that the social change that we want to see will not happen by itself. It has to be done by someone. So I really believe that if every single human on this earth would be nice or treat in a just way his or her or their peers, the world would be a better place. So my everyday motivation is that by doing the work that I do, we would see the world being a better place. Thank you.